Hey guys, we're here in Hoorn.
Hoorn, yeah.
Hoorn,
Which is
I
actually
don't know how you say it
yeah,
exactly.
Hoorn. It's actually one of the oldest cities in the Netherlands. Yeah, the shop I wanted to show you is eBike store of Hoorn, which is really one of the nicest looking shops, but really focused on urban mobility and yeah, really taking care of people getting out of the car and onto the bike.
So Dimitri's a Riese Müller rep here in the Netherlands, and we've gotten to know each other a little bit over the years, and I'm really excited. He's been kind of showing us around town, so we're gonna check out this shop, and we'll check out some other shops and stuff like that. And yeah, so thanks for showing us
Yeah,
around.
no
Maybe
problem,
you can
no
tell
problem.
us a little bit about the shop and stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. Well, this is not typical your average bike shop. Like I mentioned before, they are really all about mobility. Not only selling the regular low step e-bikes, which is really common in the Netherlands. They also really do a lot of speed bikes, cargo bikes, but also a lot of handicapped bikes, which they specialize in. They got a really nice concept, and yeah, let's have a look around.
Yeah, and so in this region, it's like maybe a little bit more spread out than like Amsterdam or that sort of thing. Then
Yeah, they got really a regional function, so people drive 20, 30 kilometers to have a look and also look at brands, special brands like Riese Müller, like Strom, like Urban Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a similar concept to what we do in the States, but definitely on a different scale, and so it's pretty amazing to see this here.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's all about yeah, really urban mobility.
Yeah, and you say that I guess leasing is also kind of a big thing for them as well, or in the Netherlands overall.
Yeah, in the Netherlands, but mainly in Belgium as well, as we are a Benelux organization. From here on, leasing is really pushed by the government as well. People really get encouraged to get out of the cars and onto the bikes as an urban solution, because traffic is stuck, but also because of health, mainly because of sustainability. Just an environment issue is really big here as well. So it's all about being lean and green then. Yeah. Metal fenders. You can imagine you're parking your bike in Amsterdam with 30 bikes in a row. You're always going to hit stuff and things like this. Just keep it really cool.
Yeah.
These are the really customized type of bikes. They sell this a lot of elderly centers to get people still out. But it's nicer weather than this.
It's the way laid back.
Yeah.
Actually, this is another interesting thing that they got a lot of rain gear here and stuff like that. I recently moved to California, and I noticed that people are kind of afraid of the rain sometimes. But in New York, people cycle pretty much throughout the weather and everything like that. And here, I guess, if you don't cycle in the weather, then you might not be cycling too much.
Yeah, that's true. It's yeah, a lot of people really use it for commuting. So people really need and adjust to the weather as well. So rain gear is a big thing, but safety is as well. People ride with helmets, especially old children drive with helmets. But you see that in a type of store like this, you got a lot of accessories as well. They sell a lot of bikes. All our Riese Müller bikes basically go out with an Ortlieb bag,
Right.
with an Abelslock. So a lot of accessory sales with the bike as well.
Yeah. But I guess once people get used to riding, I mean, my theory is always if people get used to commuting by bike, then you don't want to be stopped by the weather. You're just going to dress a little differently and...
That's true, and of course the employee expects you to be there at 8, so
Yeah.
whether it's raining or not.
Right.
You still want to perform in
And
the job.
and if everybody drove a car when it rained, then if traffic's bad when it's not raining, forget it.
It took us an hour for a 50-minute ride this morning because of the rain. So yeah, you noticed that. Well, yeah.
Well, I thank you for bringing us here. I mean, this is super cool to see everything here. And
If you would have had rainwear, we would have gone bye-bye. Next time we'll go bye-bye.
well, yeah, we're gonna tour around by bike too. So don't worry. We're not only driving cars in the Netherlands here, but beautiful store.
The whole approach is not typical bike store, and when you look at your average German store, a lot of Belgium or Dutch stores as well, it's all packed with bikes.
Yeah.
It's the only thing you can see is your steers, and
Here you can actually experience the bikes and get to know them, and
it's all about the experience, walking around the bike,
Right.
feeling it,
Right.
breathing it. Yeah.
this bike is this shop is beautiful, and all the art and everything like that.
It's a whole different approach. Yeah. There's new stuff coming in. Silent
Yeah,
Black.
you can tell GT, not non-GX with the roll-off.
Yeah.
You
New,
can-
new silent engine, new swing coming in.
Yeah, yeah, we were talking about this, that you guys do the 28x2 here. We
Yeah.
don't actually do that in the States, just do the GT tires only, but
In the Netherlands, it's really coming. You got the classic brands as Gazelle, Batava, Sparta, who always used to work with that. And,
yeah,
for comfort with the GT and the GH, you see that a lot in high-speed e-bikes, and
Right.
getting into the market more and more because of brands like Riese Müller, Stromer as well. But still, we carry out a lot of models like Charger, like Swing, like Nevo with the 50 millimeter tires
Yeah.
because of and consumers being used to it. Not knowing of the
right.
advantage of the GT.
They can't wrap their head around the fat tires yet. Yeah, I mean, for us, I guess that's the thing. For us, most of the customers that we're working with, a lot of them, they haven't ridden a bike in a very long time. It's not like maybe here people are coming from one bike to another or something like that. If we are reintroducing cycling, we were talking with somebody recently about this. It's easier to introduce people to cycling in a totally new way. They're open to having a wider tire, having a belt, having the Enviolo shifting or a roll off or that sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure. And the reason why we carry a lot of 50 millimeter still is because it's also a really conservative audience in the Netherlands. And if you would have explained it to somebody who hasn't driven a bicycle before, they always would have chosen the GT. I'm sure of that. Yeah.
Right.
Just like you point out.
I could totally just sit here for hours. I feel like it's just a beautiful place.
It's for me every time when I get here. I see new things, get new ideas, but their whole organization, the whole working area, it's always clean and neat.
Yeah.
It's open for the consumer. But also they really take the time for the consumers. Have a sit at the coffee area. And it's all about experience, all about riding experience.
Yeah. And then the Nevo is one of their more popular bikes over here.
Yeah, Nevo, Charger. Actually,
We're waiting on the new bikes right now. You were saying, right?
Yeah,
the 2020
for
ones
sure.
are just about to come in.
Last year they did a lot of cultures as well, which is not really common in this market.
Yeah.
But
The new culture it's kind of a special concept too, though, right?
Yeah, but also because it's 27-inch now with bigger wheels. It's more of a success in our markets outside of the traditional German and Alp countries. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. How are they accepting the suspension on the bikes there? On here, I mean.
Yeah, here, Dutch mountains, there really aren't any, but
Well, like for the street, you know, with Riese Müller, you know.
especially in city area with also bumpy roads, and especially as a high-speed brand, it's getting more and more accepted, and especially at the price level we're at, the consumer really knows how to find us and really digs the product. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, hey, I really appreciate you taking us through the shop and everything like
No
that.
problem.
We're looking forward. We're going to be, you know, showing some other shops and tour around and that sort of thing. So,
Let's drive the load in Amsterdam.
That's it. That's it. Cool.
Right, enjoy, Chris.
All right.